Hi, my name's Maddie, and welcome back. Today I'm here with a newbie tag, which you probably saw in the description of this video. But yeah, just wanted to introduce myself and I feel like this is a rite of passage, so I just can't skip over it no matter how much I want to. So welcome on this journey with me. So I'm only gonna do 5 of the 10 questions because I want this video to be pretty short, and I just chose my favorite and the most relevant. But if you guys want me to talk more about myself, I can. Just let me know. I just want this to be like a chill space for us together. But anyway, let's get into it. So, why did I start this channel? I started this channel because I wanted to create a little reading community. I love to read, I love talking about books, I love talking to other people about books, I love reading about books, or listening to other people talk about books. So might as well create a little community so we can all just gush and be fangirls and boys and people while talking about books. So yeah, I hope if that's interesting to you, come join this space. Come be part of the community. Why not? You know, we need more human interaction on what's the word I'm looking for? More human interaction with boundaries. Yeah, for our introverted brains, if anybody is like anything like me. Choose when we can interact with people on our own terms. Question 2. Why do you love reading? And that is me. Why do I love reading? I love reading because when I was younger, it was a space for me to be myself and go away and escape everything that was hard in life. And I had my friends in books or other people's problems I could put myself into and learn and grow and explore and be stronger and cooler than I actually was in real life. And that was really fun, and I can still do that today, just in a different way, you know? So that's why I love reading, and I still do, so yeah. What books got you into reading? Well, when I first started reading, I loved the Junie B. Jones series. I read them all the time, ate them up. And then when I was in middle school, I read the Judy Blume books, which is like rite of passage for young girls, I think. But maybe that's showing my age, I don't know. I was always in the library, so the Judy Blume books are there, all of them are there. So that is what I read, and I love them. And then I remember one day vividly, or not one day, but maybe it was like a week period of time. Anyway, as a class, we were reading Frindle, if anybody's heard of the book. I don't remember who the author is, but we read Frindle as a class, and I loved it. It reminded me why I loved reading. And then one of my friends introduced me to the Twilight Series, and that's when my reading journey really kicked off. And I used to carry those Twilight books around, and if anybody knows, those books are huge. Like, those are tomes, and like I was a little 10-year-old walking around with all of the Twilight books in my book bag, plus all of the other crap I was carrying around at 10 years old. So I actually looked ridiculous, and my mom used to yell at me and be like, "What is going on with you? Why are you taking all of these books with you to school when you've already read them?" I just liked having them nearby, and like when I was bored or there was a lull in class or something, I could just pull them out and read my favorite parts over and over and over again. If I had my books with me, I would show you like how bent and torn up those spines are, because whew, they've seen things, those books. But yeah, that's what started my reading journey. Or that's what I most vividly remember starting my reading journey. Where do I read? I read everywhere and anywhere and wherever I can. I listen to a lot of audiobooks, so like when I'm cooking or cleaning or taking a shower or brushing my teeth, I'm listening to an audiobook. I also read on the couch because it's a nice and cozy couch with pillows, and like I have a little ledge where I keep my cup of tea. I have candles and like a big window, so it's just like really nice. I also read on my bed really late at night, which is really nice and cozy. Yeah, I would say probably I read the most in my bed because like instead of like going on Instagram and scrolling, I like to like read a book instead. And it helps me fall asleep better. And I just feel like a better person when I do that. But yeah, that's what I've been doing lately. That's where I've been reading. My bed. What kind of books do you like to read? Ooh. I like to read a variety of things. Right now I'm really in a fantasy haze, so I'm reading I'm reading young adult fantasy, and I'm loving it because that's the ultimate escape, right? Like, young people being badasses, like, here for it, done. I'm in the world with you, done. They're way cooler than I am, and I can aspire to be that courageous and brave. Anyway. Probably gonna cut all that. I sound like a freaking nerd. But yeah, okay. I love young adult fantasy. And then after that, I read contemporary, young adult contemporary, and adult contemporary. And also nonfiction. I'm trying to get into it more. Really like nonfiction because I really like wellness and health. So I'm reading books about that. And I really want to be like a creative nonfiction writer one day. Yes, I really want to write a big, thick ethnography. Fun buzzword. But if anybody wants me to talk about that, I'll do that in another video. But yeah, that's what I'm into right now. Okay, well, that's all the questions I wrote down. So my half a newbie tag, but I just felt like those were the most relevant, you know? And I just want this channel to be like a safe space, super chill for everybody to just come and gather and be who they are. And let's just talk about books and having a good time and living our life. I kind of want this to be like a hodgepodge between a booktube and a lifestyle channel. Is that a thing? Can that be a thing? Can I create it? I'm sure that already exists. But I'm here to make more and be in that world with whoever else is in that world and is willing to come on the journey with me. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope to see you guys soon. Like, subscribe, comment. And if you guys, let's chat about our favorite books in the comment section. Is anybody reading anything good right now? Like, usually my favorite book is the last book I read. Right, so the last book I read was it the Children of Bone series? Was that what I last read? I can't even remember. God, what does that say about me? Oh no, the last book I read was The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo. I think I mentioned it in the last video, and incredible. I'd like to also state that I'm a slow reader, so we're not going to be going through a ton of books. I'm also like very broke, so I'm not going to be doing like stacks of books that I buy every month because I can't afford that. I also don't have the space. I live in a 1-bedroom apartment and we're doing the best we can. So I have everything on my ebook. I often borrow books from the library, and that's just gonna have to work for this channel. And honestly, it's nice. It works. It's where I am right now in my life. I would love to have all the books and create a home library, but I just can't right now. So if anybody feels that pain, come join this journey join the Mad Sharks fam. Be a baby shark with me. Let's just get through the waters, you know? Let's survive and be strong and be fierce. I don't know what that was, but if you don't mind me talking nonsense, then welcome. I'm gonna leave now because this is getting a lot. Love you guys.